Okay, so it is the 10th of April 2024. All right, so starting off on the US dollar, we're still in these areas. I'm still looking for that, to be honest. This 4-hour area within this weekly zone. Okay, I'll just go to the weekly just to recap. That's that level there. Down into the daily, there isn't an area on the daily that I'm interested in this leg. So therefore, that's why I went down to the 4-hour. And within this weekly area is where this has been left behind. Okay. So that's what I'm waiting for, still with the dollar, because we've not had a discount of this leg yet. So I do believe we could still have that. Okay. We could still have that. So going on to pound yen, we are obviously still going up, still rising. One level actually that I'm going to be aware of is this. Okay. I'm going to be aware of that because what price could do is it could react from here and then come down into there potentially. But for now I'm just going to leave it. I mean, if we scroll all the way back, I'm just going to look for a level on the daily, see if there is one where we currently are. No, there isn't. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, I mean, I'm still waiting for the buys primarily, just because we are bullish, as we've been speaking about time and time again. Okay, so I'm waiting for that area right there, because that aligns in the discount of this leg low to the high. Okay, like so. Low to the high. Yeah. So that's what I'm looking for on GJ. Pound dollar. Very similar price action in terms of what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for a pullback, ideally. If we don't do that, then I'm looking for sells from here or from here. All right. So on the daily time frame, you can see that we've obviously pushed up away from this weekly support level, this dotted line. We've pushed up, had a retracement down into a discount, and we've had a higher high. Okay, so that's represented with these dots here. So these purple dots. So we've got one there. Obviously, that's a different color because it's overlapping with the red. So we've got the low, the high, higher low, higher high. So we are bullish. So therefore, I'm waiting for a pullback. Yeah. So where am I looking for? I'm looking for that area right there. You can see I've got my alarm on there. USD CAD, still waiting for the lower prices to be reached, which would also align with the US dollar coming down lower. I'm waiting for this specific area right here, which aligns within a discount of this leg. So from the low to the high, as I said before, because technically this is the 4-hour low, not that one, because this is the low that broke structure, or the lowest low before the structure was broken, I should say, because this high here didn't close above this high, therefore it's not a structure break in my opinion, and therefore this was the low because then we broke structure up here. Okay, so yeah, I'm waiting for that discount. Obviously we have achieved the discount already just there in terms of that wick, but we've not come into a significant level at which I'd like to buy it from, so that level would be there. All right, what we also have there as well, if we're talking in terms of imbalances, we've got a 4-hour imbalance right there, which would also align with the level that I'm looking for as well, because if that was tapped into, then the 4-hour imbalance will also be tapped into too. Okay, so euro yen, going to the daily, we just came shy of that level right there. It was 2 pips shy. I'm looking for a pullback. It's actually similar price action across all of the pairs, which is very interesting, to be honest. It's even the same on Australian dollar, which I'll go over in a moment. Yeah, I'm just waiting for a pullback here into there to potentially buy it up. Okay, so going to the daily, that's those bodies right there. Okay, we've also got a weekly level of support at that area, so 164 psychological number. Okay, nice and simple. So Australian dollar, again, waiting for a pullback because of a broken structure, bullish structure, in alignment with this bullish structure as well, which is daily bullish structure. Okay, low, high, high, low, higher, high, closing above here. This is now potentially reaching this or on its way to come in here, I think. So 0.6750, that's potentially on the cards in my opinion. Just aligning everything up. So it's an imbalance. We've got monthly level resistance. And yeah, if we follow suit with this, we've got extensions around here as well. So yeah, we'll have to see with this. Euro dollar has also broken structure. This high here was taken out and closed above. However, let's not forget with this one, we are technically bearish. So what price could be doing is potentially coming higher for this before seeing a sell-off. So that's something to look out for. But until then, we could have a pullback. Or we could just continue up with this bullish rally to reach these highs, okay, before we do anything. And gold, obviously, still in price discovery. There's nothing to the left. Obviously, these are highest highs of all time. Highest highs of all time. Yeah, there's nothing standing out for me, to be honest. We've got an imbalance right there, which we could test. But for now, I mean, unless you're scalping gold or holding gold, you know, for a longer term, then it's quite tricky price action because you never know what it's going to do when something reaches all-time highs. So you've really got to play your cards right. And sometimes it might be best to just sit out of the market until we get a significant pullback. You know, I'm talking maybe daily, weekly, that sort of thing. Yeah. So obviously weekly, we've got this impulse push. We've not had a retracement, so we could have some sort of retracement over time, obviously. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I'm looking for, to be honest. Nothing else to really discuss. I mean, all my levels are plotted on. Everything's where it needs to be. We've got a monthly imbalance up here on GJ, which we could be heading towards. We've not had a pullback of this just yet. So we've got a weekly imbalance there as well, which we spoke about. That could be reached. But obviously that would take a fair few weeks, or it could just be a case of something like this happening within a few weeks. Very strong sell-off potentially, bit of manipulation. Yeah, that's pretty much it, to be honest. Is there anything else that we want to discuss? Please mention on the chat if there is. If not, we can call it a day there. And I'll catch up with you guys on the next live in a couple hours time. Yeah, that just gives you an idea of what I'm waiting for. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if we do react from here, to be honest. But we'll soon find out. We'll soon find out. What I would have preferred is if there was a daily level there as well. It's just reacting from 4-hour levels, which can work because I've seen it happen in the past. You've got that there. You've also got this. Yeah, so 4-hour imbalance right there. It's obviously tapped into there. We've not got a closure below, or sorry, above. We've closed inside it, had a reaction. We've left that level of resistance. So yeah, we could see a reaction from here to fuel the move down into there potentially before we potentially take that high and then fill that daily imbalance. So yeah, I'm just going to take that off, keep it nice and clean. But yeah, that's pretty much it, to be honest. There's nothing else to report on or look at. We can look at Bitcoin for a second. What I've noticed on Bitcoin is we've actually broken structure once again to the upside, so we've took that high out. So it would not surprise me if we just continue up from here. This would actually be a very nice buying opportunity. Just look at that pullback. We've come into a discount. Come into a discount of that. So yeah, could be a nice buying opportunity on Bitcoin. Same with Ethereum. We've actually broken structure on Ethereum as well. So the fact that these are both aligning could be speaking volumes. Come into a discount on this as well. If we come into any sort of price action, one thing I noticed on this is we've had really nice reactions from this weekly imbalance that was created at the highs. So if we go here, let's retest it, and away we go. So we could see higher prices with this as well. So yeah, with that aligning up, and we're saying about the dollar potentially coming down lower, it does make sense. It does make sense. And also, what I don't want to just throw away to the side and forget about is the fact that we've not had a daily candle closure above this high. On the 4-hour, yes, granted we have, but not on the daily. The daily is just wicked, and then we had a closure below the day after. So, and also on the weekly time frame on the dollar, we've got this to the low here, with liquidity now resting above. Like, this is confirmed liquidity now. Why is it confirmed? Well, we've actually made a high, which in my opinion is a false high. It could be a false high because, like I said, we've not had a closure above. So this is potentially just manipulation. Take the high to then take that low. There is a possibility. Anything can happen in these manipulated markets, as we all know. So yeah, just one to keep an eye on. But yeah, I'd say until this low breaks on the 4-hour, then that would be a sort of a minor structure shift to the bearish side of things. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for on this. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all gathered some value from it as always, and I will see you in the next live within a couple of hours. And yeah, we'll see what the market gives us. So thank you guys for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.